What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about Han Solo, a Star Wars story. So I'm back from Orlando, had a great trip down there. It was awesome hanging out with Ethan Van Sciver. Dude is just as awesome in person as he is on his YouTube channel, so we had a great time. And so, great trip. I love Orlando. Orlando is my favorite city in the entire country. And that's what's so funny about what I'm going to say. Because the reason I love Orlando is because I love Disney. I love Walt Disney World. It's my favorite place. Obviously, I love Universal Studios too. There's a lot of awesome things to do in Orlando. So me being such a big Disney fan, this is what really bothers me about where I'm at as a Star Wars fan right now. But we are where we are. And, you know, I've made a lot of claims on this channel that I'm not a boycott person. I don't support boycotts in terms of me personally. I don't go do that. I don't call for it. I support your right to boycott if that's what you choose to do, and if you choose to try to encourage others to do it. I'm just an individual, and I believe in individuals coming together to make a collective decision if that happens. And so going on the road, I take a lot of road trips. So when I take road trips, it gives me the opportunity to think and just debrief on a lot of things. I don't get to, you know, I'm not caught up on the notification onslaught of my phone when I'm driving. And so it just gives you time to reflect and breathe and think about things. So this has been on my mind for a little while. And then when I stopped for lunch on the way back from Orlando today, I caught Alex Becker's latest video. And if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link in the description below. It's an amazing video, and Alex Becker is he's awesome. I don't know him, but he's commented on a few of my videos, and his latest video is fantastic. So I want you all to check that out. But what I'm getting to here is it's time to speak. It's time to put my money where my mouth is, and this is not out of the ordinary for me. I guess in theory, I have boycotted in the past, even though I've never called it a boycott. If you go back to Ghostbusters 2016, I refused to go see that movie in theaters because I just didn't like all the noise surrounding it. I mean, when that film was first announced, I actually was kind of supportive of it and looking forward to it. And then when all of the nonsense and the identity politics and all of the accusations and the fighting on both sides happened, I just lost all interest for it. All interest. And I've never seen that movie to this day, and I never will. I will never watch that movie. It's been offered to me for free. Won't watch it. It's not worth my time. Another movie is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just refused to go see the movie. I wasn't trying to create a boycott, just like I wasn't trying to create a boycott with Ghostbusters 2016. I just decided it's not worth my time and money. And I don't like this universe. I didn't like The Amazing Spider-Man 1, and I didn't want to go see Part 2 because it looked horrible. I'm fine if I may watch that movie at some point now because they've moved on from that universe that I hated. But the point we're getting to here is, after me discussing several times that I would go see Solo and I would do a review for this channel, the bigger picture is making its presence known to me. And that's what driving down to Orlando allowed me to do, is think. And it doesn't matter if Solo's good. It really doesn't. That's irrelevant. So it doesn't matter if I think it's good. It doesn't matter if you think it's good. It doesn't matter if it's good. If you feel the way I feel, let me preface it by that. If you feel the way I feel, and many of you do, then it doesn't matter if the movie's good. A statement has to be made. A statement has to be made with this film, considering everything that's gone on. Kathleen Kennedy and all of her ignorant remarks about Luke Skywalker, about men, the Lucasfilm executive saying that they wanted less men in the visual effects industry and how 75% was too high of a number. The constant attacks from Rian Johnson on the fans, just all of the nonsense going on, the agenda-driven storytelling going on with Lucasfilm. It's time to make a stand, and maybe, just maybe, it won't have an effect. I have no idea. And for everyone that wants to get upset that I'm choosing to spend my money and my time the way I want to, I'm telling you, go do what you want with your money. So if you're frustrated with me for speaking with my wallet, then speak with yours and go see it twice. I don't care what you do with your money. It's not for me to say. It's for you to say. But the problem is a lot of you that are going to get mad at me, you're going to try to tell me what I do with my money. No, no, no. That's not how this works. I do what I want with mine. You do what you want with yours. And I'm sick of Kathleen Kennedy. I have no desire to see the next Star Wars film. I have no desire to see Episode 9 at this point. I am so frustrated with what they've done with this universe. After, in my opinion, what was a great setup with The Force Awakens, it's just been driven down the toilet by Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. And I just cannot support it right now. I can't give my money to it. And maybe it won't matter. Maybe Solo makes a ton of money. I still don't buy the tracking that Disney is trying to spin right now. I really don't. I don't buy it at all. But time will tell. Maybe Solo makes $175 million opening weekend. I have no idea. All I know is almost like that scene in Good Will Hunting. I'll play that clip right now.
Well, as a matter of fact, I won't, because wood drastically underestimates the impact of social...
Wood drastically underestimates the impact of social distinctions predicated upon wealth, especially inherited wealth. You got that from Vickers. Work in Essex County, page 98, right? Yeah, I read that too. Were you going to plagiarize the whole thing for us? Do you have any thoughts of your own on this matter? Or is that your thing? You come into a bar, you read some obscure passage, and then pretend you pawn it off as your own idea just to impress some girls? Embarrass my friend? See, the sad thing about a guy like you is in 50 years, you're going to start doing some thinking on your own, and you're going to come up with the fact that there are two certainties in life. One, don't do that. And two, you dropped 150 grand on a fucking education you could have got for $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
Yeah, but I will have a degree. And you'll be serving my kids fries at a drive-thru on our way to a skiing trip.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but at least I won't be unoriginal. But I mean, if you have a problem like that, I mean, we could just step outside, we could figure it out.
Oh, man, there's no problem.
And I love that. I love it. So you've got this pretentious douchebag who all he cares about is his own selfish ways, and he's just blindly just trying to be whatever he thinks society wants him to be. And you've got Matt Damon just cool, confident, and he's just like, hey man, I mean, whatever, maybe I will be serving you and your family, but at least I'll be original. And that's awesome. So maybe Solo goes out and makes all this money, and maybe you go out and support it. And if you like this current direction of Star Wars, by all means, go out and support this trash. Feel free. Go right ahead. But me, I'm not going to give it my time or my money. And so even if it does succeed, at least I know I didn't support it with my money. And that's all I'm looking to do. I'm an individual, and I'm making a decision based on an individual level that I'm not going to support Kathleen Kennedy and her identity politics anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Especially after watching what they did with Infinity War and how phenomenal that film was. I just appreciate Marvel so much more than Star Wars right now. And it's not a Disney problem. It's a Kathleen Kennedy Lucasfilm problem. Disney does a lot of wonderful things, and I love Disney. They're not perfect. You can nitpick the hell out of them. That's fine. I'm just telling you I'm a fan. But what's going on at Star Wars and Lucasfilm, I'm not a fan, and I'm not going to support it anymore. Not until we see change. And the change we need is Kathleen Kennedy gone. And someone that appreciates and respects the Star Wars universe in that position. And until I see that, I can't support Star Wars anymore. I'm done. I'm done. And that's how we're just going to end this right here. I'm done, and I'd like to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. And let me make it clear, this is not a Geeks and Gamers stance. Yes, I'm the owner. Yes, I run it. But I'm speaking as an individual. We do have people on the Geeks and Gamers team that are going to go see this movie, and they have my blessing, and we will have a review up on the website. But it won't be from me. And that's just how it has to be, unfortunately. And I just can't believe how far I've fallen in just a few months. I was the most enthusiastic Star Wars fan. I defended everything that was going on. And it's not even about The Last Jedi anymore. Like, I could live with The Last Jedi being a bad movie. I mean, that's fine. Bad movies happen. It's the reaction from the powers at Lucasfilm It's the response. It's the tone-deaf nature that they've continued to behave in. And it's just unbelievable how out of touch with the fans they are and how they just really seem to dislike the original fans. And I just can't deal with it anymore. So this is my individual decision, and I would like to know who else is going to be making this same decision. And if you do want to go see Solo, I'm not going to hate on you. You have every right to do what you want with your money, as do I. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.